myself aside, lead the way on this trial. If you don't know the way, we can stop and make a change. I know we walk for days, losing hope, fading love. This night will be okay, waking up to another day. Set myself aside, either way on this trial. If you don't know the way, we can stop and make a change. I know we walk for days, losing hope, fading love. This night will be okay, waking up to another day. Set myself aside, either way on this trial. If you don't know the way, we can stop and make a change. I know we walk for days, losing hope, fading love. This night will be okay, waking up to another day. Set myself aside, either way on this trial. If you don't know the way, we can stop and make a change. I know we walk for days, losing hope, fading love. This night will be okay, waking up to another day.
This jelly comes from my cousin Grace. It's really good. So this is my breakfast. I'm gonna go eat it, and then I'll see you in a minute. You girls want to come out? It's not smoky anymore. Come on, girls. Come on out. Hello and welcome to my channel. Hey, this is Juanita. It feels so good to be out here, not having to wear a mask and just feeling and smelling the fresh air. Oh my gosh. You guys want to see something really interesting? My husband made some really cool scones. I love scones. Don't eat them often, but he made me some. Having my cup of coffee. Got my Colorado shirt on. Got my Colorado cup. I've got all Colorado going on, which, if I haven't mentioned before, this is my home state. And I did go on a road trip, so I'm going to share that with you guys. And the girls feel so good to be out here again. Oh my gosh, last night it stormed. I mean, it had lightning and thunder, and it woke me up. And it felt awesome. Oh my gosh, it felt so good to hear that. And just to breathe this air. Oh my gosh, it just feels good to be alive again. Oh, yeah. Just notice something? I don't have my big stained glass up. We had such high winds back here that I had to take it down. Yeah, I had to take it down. It was blowing, and the wires that I put to tie it on the corners didn't appear to be that strong. So I had to take it down, and against my husband's better judgment, I told him that I wanted to put a board across the bottom and to just give it some stability. And he doesn't really want me to do that because he likes it being suspended. But you know what? Had I done that to begin with, we wouldn't have had to take it down. I'm either going to have to get me some really good wire and really stabilize it, which that's probably going to be my first choice because I kind of tend to agree with him. It is pretty when it looks like it's just suspended. Or I am going to have to put a board across the bottom and make it nice and sturdy. But gosh, it feels so good to be out here. I took a drive yesterday to the mountains. I drove just to see, you know, where all this smoke was coming from. And I drove for miles, and I didn't see any fires. Not like the previous years when we had the fires going on. You could actually literally see them burning from across the river. But it wasn't smoky like this year. This year, we just got inundated with smoke that was, I had never ever experienced anything like that ever. And so, not to the point where I had to even wear a face mask to walk out my door. I mean, like I said on my previous video, if you haven't seen that video, I'll put it up here, but oh my God, it was so strong you couldn't breathe. I felt it heavy on my chest. I felt it smelt in my home, and my office is right up here above this, and so my home office, because we do work out of our home every other day. Hi, lady. She wants to come. She sees something in my hand, and she wants to come down. What do you guys see? You guys want... Oh, I dropped a piece. You want some, hon? There. You want some? There you go. I don't think this will hurt you. There's nothing in here. Come here, Freckles. I don't think a scone will hurt him. It's not even cold out here. It's actually really nice. I mean, I've got this like a hoodie, but it's really very, very light cotton. So it's not really cold at all. But anyway, talking about going up to the mountains, I'm gonna try going again to see if I can go hiking, maybe see some mushrooms. I went for a drive. It was, let's see, it's been about a week. So I'm gonna try to go back out again today and see if maybe I can do a little bit of hiking, maybe see some mushrooms, because when we went on that drive, we were driving and there's this big, huge stump. As you can see this stump here is got this gorgeous, gorgeous chicken of the woods. So gorgeous. It's like a beautiful flower. And, but brought some home, and it tastes like chicken. And if you barbecue it, it even tastes more like chicken. And that's why they call it chicken of the woods. But yeah, it was just new, gorgeous, and beautiful. So I want to go see if I can find any mushrooms or see if there's anything out there. But it just feels good to breathe this air. So come along with me and enjoy the countryside. On my mouth book. Before I do, this smoke, like, totally did a lot of damage to my plants. And you know, I mean, it's the season too, but gotta show you something. Do you see how it looks like this bark here was stripped from up here? That's how bad the winds were. It just like peeled all the bark off of it. Now it does it on its own in the winter when it's cold and, you know, the wind does blow, but this time it really, really blew it off. But this, when it's dry and it's brittle, makes excellent kindling. But anyway, got a lot to pick up around here from all the high winds and everything, but for the most part, things are doing still good. I've got to winterize this and put up my my canvas sheets that I have for this, and I'll talk more about that when I put them up, because when I took them down, I talked a little bit about it, but I didn't really explain the window. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll pin it up here, but I'll explain more about that. And I still have that video to do that was requested from somebody to talk more about the small pergola, how it came about and everything. So I do still have to do that. But just good air to breathe for a change. My chickens, they're happy. They are out here just feeling free. And it's a nice warm day. And yeah, so let's go now to the countryside, because I really want to see what's out there, and it'll just be nice to get out of the city for a change and not be bogged down inside my home because of all this smoke. So yeah, and we did have a pretty good pour last night. It still looks like it's pretty smoky out. So we're gonna head towards the beach and see how the smoke is in that direction.
Driving down the boulevard at night, playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. And it doesn't even matter to me where I go, I just feel I need to take a ride. Got my coffee cup to go, and I'm gonna hit the road tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
I think I found the spot we went mushroom hunting before, but I don't have my hiking shoes. I don't know what happened. I always have them in my car, and don't have them today. So I'm gonna go for a little walk anyway. And
I don't think this
see.
is a spot.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Shotgun shell.
Yeah, well, it's deer season, so this is probably where they just go shooting guns. That was really wet. Okay. No mushroom hunting today. It's kind of nice to get out here. Let's see. Is that, oh, you know when it's nice and clear. Woo! Felt good to be out there. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't find the spot to go mushroom hunting, and then it started pouring on us, as you saw. So just gonna have to call it for another day, and hopefully we can find that spot or another spot, whichever the case may be. But it's just good to see all this rain and washing these fires out and just clearing out the air in general. This is the one time that we welcome the rain. So, gonna head home and I'll see you then.
There's a lot of colors, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors, only feeling blue. There's a lot of colors, lost within a haze. Don't rely on others to get you through the maze.
to know the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're on the open sea. Cannot take this anymore.
So maybe we should, I mean, we can't do it yet.
There are a lot of voices drowning in the sea. There's too many voices talking back at me. There are a lot of choices waiting to be made. Too many choices making me afraid.
Oh, the hummingbird is back. Hi there, fella. Hi. Oh, that's too bad we didn't catch him. Oh my gosh. He comes out here every time I come out here. Huh. It just warms my heart. You know, today while I was driving home, let me back up, reel this back a little bit. Earlier this year, my brother, who I love very dearly, my brother Leo, he passed away. And in my drive coming home tonight, I was telling my husband that I was listening to some of my messages that had come in on my phone, and I'm really bad about deleting messages. And there was a couple of messages from him, and I got to thinking, I wonder if that hummingbird is my brother that comes to visit me. That would be really nice. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, he comes out every time I'm out in my backyard. So I thought I'd start this fire. When you light a fire on this chimeneas, or is that how you call these? You have to start them off really, really slow. Otherwise you'll crack the clay on it. And so, yeah, you have to just start it really slow. And so this is that bark that I was telling you about. Of course, this is a little wet, but I have some really dry kindling in my garage. So, yeah. So anyway, I figured that it was going to be raining. I just knew that it would be raining, but I just thought I'd give it a shot and try to see if I could find some mushrooms out there. But that's okay. It just felt so good to be able to breathe out here, to get some fresh air. And you could kind of smell the smoke as we got closer to the west. But at the same time, once the rain started falling, then of course it kind of brought in some fresh air, and it was all good. So happy that it's raining. Yeah. And I don't have any dry wood. My husband went and threw it all away, but I thought I'd get this at least a little bit warm. I'm gonna go get a little bit more wood. Run this up. It's actually really nice out. I'm really surprised how nice it is out here. I often get asked where I got my shamia, and there's this place over in southeast Portland, where Portland, Oregon, that is, where it's kind of like a clay decorating, yard decoration and stuff. They have a bunch of clay pots and yard decorations made out of clay, and that's where I got this. And they actually make a grill. You can take this off, and then you can down here, and I don't think we bought one, but you can actually have a grill part, so you can actually take that whole thing off and grill on top of it. And they make a screen for the front, and that's the only thing that they didn't have when I bought this. Drawback that I find on these is that if there's any wind, it'll bellow out here, and I don't like that. But I often think of getting a actual wood stove, because I do have a canvas cover for here, and I have a canvas cover for back here, and I want to get another canvas that goes over here. Now this is my only regret about the pergola here that I have, is that when I originally designed it, I designed it because I wanted it to go around the tree, the eucalyptus tree that we have. And so to make it look proportioned, I went ahead and cut this side, because I thought, well, you know, the rain can fall and it'll self-water this plants. But as I've learned, I didn't really need that, because rain is still going to filter in. So that is one of my regrets, and I may down the road fix that and add an addition to that. For now, I think I may even do an elbow of a canvas and have that made, and then maybe put a wood stove, because I think it'll warm it up a lot more in here in the winter. Anyway, I just wanted to thank you for joining me today. And you know what? I totally forgot about this. I grew up where if somebody gave me a gift, as much as I appreciated it, as much as I enjoyed receiving, it was just something that it was very humbling, and something that it was just very difficult for me to express my gratitude towards it. And so I have you, and amongst many of you who watch my channel all the time and given me a lot of love and support. And I just want to say thank you, because I have topped 1,000 subscribers, something that I never in my wildest dream going into this did I ever think that I would get there, much less get there in less than a year. So I just want to thank you. I mean, I'm not a really religious person. I mean, I am very spiritual, and I do believe in God, but I'm not a churchgoer, and I'll be honest with that. But it doesn't take away from my belief system and the appreciation of the Creator and the guidance that I get through my guardian angels, because I do believe in guardian angels. I do believe in God, and in my own way. And so I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to even have the ability to do this, as silly as my videos can be, or I don't know, whatever they are. But I'm just grateful, and I'm grateful for you for getting me here where I am. I just hope that I can continue to create great content. because like I said, I love landscaping. I love planting flowers. I love building things, but I'm more than that. And so I love you, and thank you so much for your love and support. So with that, I'm gonna call it a night. I wish I would have saw some mushrooms. But it's okay. The drive was great. The air smells so much better than what we had, and I'm grateful for that. So love you, and I will see you on my next video.